Hey guys, I'm doing a tag video. This was the tag by Andrea's Choice. I think she made this tag herself, and I thought it was a really good idea. I watched it yesterday, and I was like, oh, that's a really good idea. It's called the My Perfect Imperfections tag, and I thought it was really nice because a lot of people, I don't know why, they think that people who make videos are like arrogant and full of themselves, because that's not true. People will comment and be like, oh, you think you're so cool, you think you're so hot. No, I'm not saying that. Like, I don't even know where I got that idea. So I think it's important for us to show our insecurities and our imperfections that we have. So for the tag, you're supposed to point out 3 things about yourself that really just kind of bug you, that you wish were different, but you're not going to do anything about unless, like, you really want to, but I'm not going to do anything to like change these things. So you're supposed to point out 3 imperfections, and then after that you are supposed to point out 3 things that you really love about yourself. So you're not completely bashing yourself, and you can let people know what you are most proud of feature-wise. So I guess I will just get started with my imperfections. The first thing that I can't stand about myself, okay, this side of my face is like a completely different person than this side of my face. Now, looking at me, you probably won't realize that. I like this side of my face better, although this brow never does what I want it to do. No matter like how I draw it in, it'll never be this shape. I don't know. Like, I try my best, so if they're not even, I'm sorry. Anyways, this side of my face is just like not as cool as this side of my face. Like, in pictures, I will try my best to get my good side, and people are like, your good side, what are you even talking about? But I know that this is my good side and this is my bad, evil side. So if you take a look at this side, see, on my webcam, when I go close, it makes my face look different color than my body, but anyways, this side of my face is like the good side, just looks how I want it to look. And then this side, I feel like looks completely different. Like, my nose like looks different from this side. My eyebrow, obviously, I said that was different. I feel like this side of my face is just like flat and weird. And also, if you notice, my makeup kind of covers it up, but I have like 20 moles on this cheek, and then on this cheek, I have 1. Like, what's going on? Like, why is it doing that? But I'm not going to go to a plastic surgeon and be like, hey, can you make my face symmetrical? No, because that's just silly, and most people don't even realize it about me. But you can just take another look. Good? Evil. So that's the first thing about myself that really just kind of irritates me. The second thing about myself that really irritates me would have to be my teeth. Now, I love that my teeth are straight. I've had about 5 retainers, a palate expander, and braces. And I also have a permanent retainer glued to the back of my bottom teeth, and I'll have that for the rest of my life. And I also have to wear retainers before I go to bed at night. So, love my teeth, but when I was younger, before I had all that work done, I had a crossbite. So if you don't know what a crossbite is, it's like when you bite down, like half of your teeth will like go in front, like overbite, and half of them will be an underbite, like go behind your teeth. So when you bite down, it would be like crisscross kind of. So you can Google it if you don't really know what that means, and if I wasn't doing a good job explaining it. But anyways, that is like hard to completely get rid of unless you have your dentist or orthodontist go in and break your jaw. And that's not something that I wanted for myself. So when I bite down, it's like uneven. Like, see, look, it's not even. Like, it should be like right here, but I can't right down there, you know. So it's a little off. It's like crooked, but you can't really notice unless you can like see it straight on. So I don't like to smile straight on. Again, I like to favor this side of my face. So that's another thing I really can't stand about myself, but I'm not going to have my jaw broken just to fix that. The next thing, and Andrea kind of talked about this, but this was like her good part that she liked, of my waist. When I gain weight, the first place I'll gain it is in my stomach, and that's so annoying because that's like the last place you would want it to go. And it's also like the last place I lose weight. Like I'll lose weight in my face first, and then in like my arms and my legs and whatever. But in my waist, that's where it goes first. And like I feel like if I eat a piece of pizza, like okay, there goes an inch to my waistline. Now I have to work out for the rest of my life to get it back to normal. But I have been working out a lot, like you guys know that. My pageant is like literally 2 weeks away almost. So my stomach is like pretty much as flat as it's probably going to get. And I'm really proud of that, but I hate that when I do gain weight, like even like a pound, it'll go right to my stomach. And that's just really annoying because I'd rather it go somewhere else. But anyways, those are my 3 imperfections. Now moving on to the 3 things that I like about myself. The first one has to be my eyes. I don't think I've ever gone a day in my life without getting a compliment on them. No matter like where I go, or if it's just on YouTube, or I don't know. People always giving me compliments on my eyes ever since I was like born pretty much, which I think is really cool. I mean, lots of people with colored eyes, like rather than like, you know, brown or something, probably experience the same thing, and you probably know what I'm talking about. But like I love that they like just like change colors. Like now today I'm wearing gray, so my eyes look more gray. Like if I was wearing blue, they would look more blue. If I was wearing green, they would look more green. And sometimes when I wear purple, they kind of look purplish, which is kind of strange. But I really like my eyes, and not only just the color, I like the eye shape. And a lot of people think that I have huge bug eyes, but I don't really see that. Like, they're proportionate to my face. Like, if I had small, beady little eyes, it would look really creepy on me, I think, because I do have big, chubby cheeks, and I do have a big forehead. Like, if I had small eyes, it would just look strange on me, I feel. So I feel like they look good for my face, and I don't really think they're that giant. Some people will comment me and be like, oh my god, your eyes are freaking huge, and you look like an alien, which is whatever. I don't mind looking like an alien, because I don't even know what an alien looks like. Anyways, next thing that I like about myself is probably my skin tone. You can't really see my skin tone very well on this webcam here, but the reason I like it is because I like the tone of it. Like, I can wear any color that I want, and I feel like it's still flattering. Like, I can wear cool tones or warm tones, and it'll still look good. And the fact that I'm naturally, like, pretty, I wouldn't say tan, but I'm naturally not untan. Like, my natural skin tone was probably some people's version of being tan. And that's why I always get accused of being, like, an Oompa Loompa. Nope. My skin is naturally a darker color, so if you want to call me an Oompa Loompa, take it up with my parents. So, I like my skin tone. I never ever feel like pasty because my skin won't get pasty, you know? And yeah, so that's the second thing I like about myself. And the third would have to be my hair. I love my hair. Not all the time, but I usually like it. I like that I can curl it and it'll hold the curl really well. I don't have to use hairspray. When I straighten it, it'll stay straight for quite a while. I don't get greasy hair, which is nice. I don't have to worry about looking like a grease ball head. I also like that it's really healthy, which it probably shouldn't be. Like, I don't really have like any split ends, but I do need to get it cut just for the sake of cutting it. But in like high school, I would go from blonde to dark brown like every month or two, just because I would get bored, and it still remains healthy, and it's still shiny and nice, and I still dye my hair pretty much on a monthly basis just to keep the color nice and fresh, and I'm so thankful that it hasn't fallen out on me yet. So that is the third thing that I like about myself. So, if you guys want to do this tag, I think it would be great. My hair is not cooperating now that I said that I really liked it, but I think that it's a really great tag so people can put out there their insecurities, but then at the same time show what they really like about themselves. And I think it's interesting to hear, like, when people say, like, oh, I hate this about themselves, and then you're like, what are you talking about? Like, that looks fine. So I just thought this was a really fun tag to do. So I tag all of you guys who are watching. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.